Hi friends, welcome back to Farm Girl Diaries. My name is Caitlin, and today we're going to do a fun experiment. We were just together earlier. I just wrapped up another video where we did a broccoli harvest. We did the last of our planting, and now because I don't know when to sit down, we're going to do another fun project that I'm really excited about. So I want to try to propagate a whole bunch of different things. Bought some rooted powder last night, and we're going to try to root some plants. I'm going to take you around my property. I'm going to show you what I want to root, and then we're going to get our clippers and get to cutting. Let's talk about this garage for a second. So I have a whole bunch of plantation, I want to say lilies. Plantain, I don't think that's right. They're kind of hosta. Plantation hostas? I forget. They put out these really pretty purple flowers, tall purple flowers. I love the plant themselves, but along this garage, we need more. So I planted them hoping that they would get big and kind of fill in the spaces, like fill in this space, and they are not doing that. So for years, I've thought I wanted to rip these out and replace them with hostas. Not hostas, hydrangeas. Final answer, hydrangeas. I really could see a beautiful row of hydrangeas here. I have a couple of hydrangeas on this property. I actually have a limelight hydrangea. It's currently hidden in a blackberry bush at the end of the garage. The limelight blooms. I have a couple other hydrangeas. They're not getting super big super fast, and they're not really blooming. So while I think hydrangeas are a great option, at least at this point, I don't have great success with hydrangeas. At least that's my experience, and or they're just growing super slowly and they need to be bigger before they start producing. I've already been here for 8 years. I don't know that I'll be here for another 8. While I love my house, I love my gardens, I want me a farm. So I'm hoping I'm not still here in 8 years, which hurts me to say because I do love the little property, the little garden, the little world that I've created here, but I want chickens and goats, and I can't have that here. So I want something that'll grow quicker here. So hydrangeas are expensive. I have to buy them, and I don't have great success with them. Number one. Number two, I then thought about doing, what was the other thing I thought about doing? I forget. Hydrangeas. Oh, I thought about doing peonies down here too. Great idea. I think that's a great idea. Peonies get big fast. Problem with them too is like right now it's May, and my peonies are already done blooming. My white ones are just on their way out. So there's peonies still bloom in some places, but my peonies are almost on the way out. So I think that would be great here. The color would be gone already. And same with my snowball bushes. I thought about putting some snowball bushes here. They bloomed already and they're done. So I wanted something that would be like color all the time. And so I thought, you know what? Let's go back to the tried and true knockout roses. So I have multiple knockout roses on my property. So I'll show you. That's what I think I'm going to put there. So I want to root some knockouts because knockouts are expensive and I can afford to buy them. So I have that beautiful. We'll go over and look at her. I have this beautiful coral one. And so I thought about doing that one at first, but I have too much coral. So I decided I'm going to do like a red one instead. Ooh. I have this pretty one. Gorgeous. I love coral. It's like a pink orangey one. Absolutely love this rose. I have 2 of them, and I don't really think I need a second one, or I don't think I need that whole thing to be the coral. So I think I'm going to go for a red. So let me go over and show you. I think the red one that we're going to take, because this is a really fast growing rose. I don't think this is a knockout, but this is a rebloomer. It blooms all summer. Let me go show you this one. Do we see that rose? Should I cut in so we can see how beautiful this rose is? Is that the most gorgeous rose you've ever seen in all your life? I love it. So we are going to try to root this one. I think this one, and I have a yellow one on the front porch. I think it might be the ones that I try to root to go down the side of the garage. I'm gonna do other ones too. I have an actual red knockout in my windmill garden. This technically isn't a knockout, but we're gonna try to root it anyway. So I don't think I'm gonna try to root a flower per se, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so well no. He's so pretty. We'll take him inside. He smells so good. But let's get in here, and we're just gonna take, they call softwood cut-ins, which are this year cut-ins. And so this is new growth. So we're gonna start here and see what we get. This might be a massive failure. It might just be pruning my roses. But what is the worst that can happen? So I'm gonna take a whole bunch of these cut-ins and see what happens. Let's start here. So I brought a couple of containers. And for now, we're just going to kind of organize them by containers. Let me get these guys in here. And we're also going to try to do blueberry cut-ins. I don't know if it'll be successful or not. So we're going to try. And it's getting warm out here. I thought it was getting a little chilly, so I put my sweater on. But I think that should probably come out. Or come off. Okay. Let's go get more. Okay, we're in my windmill garden. And this guy is really pretty. I'm going to take off some of him. This is just a really pretty, I'll show you back here actually, that's the pretty one. This is a really pretty pink, like deep pink knockout rose. Some of that new growth in here. Okay. And then we'll see what we can get this other one I have. We'll see what we can get. This other one I got last summer. So it's new. And it's just starting to bloom. In fact, it only has one bloom. And that bloom is spent. So it's like a pink with like a little yellow center. So it's like I said, I got it last summer. And I have thistles in here. Get out. Okay, so we're only getting to get 2 of these guys, of this guy, just because he's just starting to grow. So I only got 2 of this one because he's just starting to grow. But he is called a funny face. Let's see if I can turn you around. I'll show you the tag at least. A very pretty pink knockout. Pink with like a little bit of a yellow center. So I only got 2 of that one. But if this works, we can do more later. And I got a couple of this really pretty red knockout. And the other thing I want to do with them too is right along this fence, nothing really grows because of the shade of the trees. At least grass doesn't grow, but weeds grow. And I wonder if I could get knockouts to grow there. That's kind of my thought. If I could get knockout roses to grow, I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, we're going to drop these roses off, and then we're going to get some blueberry cut-ins. Try to root some more blueberry plants. So, I'll be right back. So I just wrapped up my main blueberry plant in insect netting, or bird netting. My birds don't get in. So we're going to come to my new blueberry bushes, and we're going to try to take from them. Now, typically you'd want to take from a plant that you know is a good producer. I don't know that. So we're gonna take and we're just gonna see what we can see. What'll it hurt, right? Well, we have a strawberry picking we get to do today in the garden. So we gotta do that then too. So I'm just gonna take a couple from both of mine. I'm gonna take there's a little worm on this one. Okay. I got 5 from this. I got 5 or so from my hybrid. This is a hybrid blueberry sweetheart. This one is one that's supposed to come back and produce more and more. Well, it's supposed to produce blueberries multiple times a year. That'd be awesome. But then the small one, I'm gonna put my Blueberry Legacy cut-ins. I don't remember what my main blueberry is at the house. So that one's just, we have no idea what she is. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of cut-ins of Blueberry Legacy. And my hybrid Blueberry Sweetheart. So now, let's go get these, hopefully, growing roots for new plants. I've had success rooting stuff in water, but I've tried to do roses before and been unsuccessful. So we're going to try to do it the way that apparently the experts do it. So fingers crossed, this works. So I just have a regular just potting mix, nothing fancy. It's even a little dry, I could use some water. We just need something that they will grow their roots into. So the directions that I read said you're to wound the stem. So we'll start with our red roses by the house. I'm just gonna kind of try to use my pruners and like wound the stem. I'm just kind of scraping the stem. Make it easier. For roots to grow. Kind of see, like I'm just kind of scraping away at the thorn that wounds the stem. I guess maybe I'll go like higher up. I don't think the leaves would root, right? I don't think so. Okay. I really stuck my finger a couple times. Okay, so let's write up what these are. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put that on there. And then we have our rooting powder. Simply cut, dip, and plant. So I've never used rooting powder before. But I know many other people have. So let's put a little bit of the powder in there. Dip it. Plant it. Oh, I think I need more containers because this guy is going to take up a lot of the space. Yeah. Okay. Let me get some more containers because these roses take up a lot of space. One is done. I have 2 containers of my red roses. Now we're going to do the red knockout. So I'll bring you guys back when I'm done all this. I'm going to do this to all of them. Just scrape and dip and plant. To give these the best chance of success, I want to give these a humid environment. So I have them all labeled, and I'm just going to put them in one of my trays that I actually use for my plant seedlings. And they need water. I haven't watered them yet. Let's get them in here, get them a little spread apart. I also thought I'd do a bottom watering system, so I don't want to just immediately wash off that Rudin hormone. So at least if I bottom water, then they can kind of suck it up and hopefully they don't wash off the hormone. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this on the ground. So now I'm going to try to put this directly over my plants. So I want to make it a nice humid environment. So let's water it and then we'll walk away and see if they do anything. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's Memorial Day. Let's see if these guys do anything. I'll bring you guys along when and if they do something.